she looks to her textbook to assign problems to her students, but not only are the problems outdated, but they're at the wrong caliber for her students. So she looks online, and it's kind of like thrift shopping, where you have to look through a huge quantity of material before you can find anything useful. And even when you do find something that you like, it's often she has to type it up, screenshot diagrams and graphs, and compile them all in Word. And this has to happen for every worksheet, which can be very time-consuming. If she wants to create her own problems, then it's a very similar process where she ends up staying up late, thinking about silly scenarios to go with her math problems, and drawing the diagrams on PowerPoint, creating the graphs on Excel, and bringing them all together on Word. And this has to happen for each worksheet, for each class day. And for each night, she has to make the call of whether she wants to stay up late doing frustrating and tedious tasks to make these assignments relevant to her students, or she can get more rest for the long day ahead of her. She wishes she had time to do what she became a teacher to do, to inspire students and impact their lives.
Mrs. Anderson represents thousands of teachers who face these problems every day. Teachers just don't collaborate with each other. And the problems and worksheets are often ill-suited for the students in the classroom. But what if teachers could connect with other teachers who have similar teaching styles and customize their worksheets from existing material? This can save hours and hours of tedious worksheet making that can otherwise be spent focusing on individual students who are falling behind, making creative lesson plans, or just getting some rest before the next school day. I'm Caroline, project team lead for this team, and this is Ruth, Rob, and Marissa. We've created a platform that can address this problem.
Our platform is a tool for crowdsourcing worksheet questions. It provides teachers with a database of questions that can be filtered by subject, type, and difficulty. Teachers can browse through question banks of content created by other teachers and design their own worksheets. We've interviewed over a dozen middle and high school teachers throughout the design process. And we have, from all around the country, and we've learned what issues they face when constructing lesson plans. We received positive feedback from these teachers, as well as constructive feedback that we've incorporated into our design. For example, a Teach for America alumnus told us that he finds it annoying and time-consuming to screenshot individual questions and compile them into his own worksheet. In response to this feedback, we developed a drag-and-drop system that makes it easy for teachers to take a question from an uploaded worksheet and put it in their own worksheet without having to screenshot anything. It's just a drag-and-drop system. A Boston area high school teacher mentioned that she found it difficult to use worksheets from other teachers because they approached the subject material differently than she did. We are working on developing a tool that connects teachers based on similar teaching styles in order to foster collaboration among teachers. All of these updates were made in order to cultivate an environment of cooperation among teachers, both in the classroom and online, as well as to optimize the lesson planning process.
Our current prototype works like this. A teacher can select a topic that they want to create a worksheet for. A list of relevant problems will show up, and they can save the problems that they want to use. When they actually want to create the worksheet, they can drag and drop from saved problems into their custom worksheet, rearrange the order, and edit the text of the individual problems. When they're done and they're happy with their worksheet, they can download this as a PDF and distribute it in class the next day.
So our next steps include completing our prototype and adding additional features. Ideas for features center around making it easy for teachers to find useful questions and quickly create custom classroom material. These ideas include things like searching for problems by topic or keyword, recommending useful content based on a user's history and preferences, connecting teachers who create and use similar questions, and automatically parsing uploaded worksheets into pieces that will become the building blocks of custom material. And so, as we continue working on this project beyond this semester, we hope to have a full prototype completed by mid-June that is ready to be tested by real teachers and ideally implemented by those teachers next school year. During this process, there are some next steps to be taken that we would love your insight on, such as populating the initial question bank that teachers will have access to, incentivizing users to upload questions in order to grow that question bank, moving forward with placing introducing this tool in real classrooms and gaining a large enough user base for teachers to really support each other through this network. We do have some ideas for how to take these steps, but we'd love to discuss them and get feedback from all of you. You can come talk to us after the presentations to play with our demo and provide feedback.
We believe that our platform can change the way teachers spend their time. Instead of spending hours and hours making these worksheets, they can focus on what really matters, the students. Feel free to come by afterwards and play around with our prototype. We would really love it if you guys did that and spent lots of time with it.
Next up, our last team is Libby's team, which is called Team Press.